Okay, good morning and welcome to the second ever episode of Mornings with Michelle, also known in my mind as Zesty Girl TV. Yes, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you might want to watch yesterday's episode and I'll link it up here. In fact, I'm going to link them all in a playlist so that if you don't get a chance to watch them and you do want to watch them, that you can just play the playlist because they all should be around 7 minutes long. Now, yesterday's was 9 minutes, but that was because I just was finding my way. And today I've got a schedule. I'm just going to stick to the schedule and try and make them 7. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm Michelle and I want to be known as your Gen X Zesty Bestie. And for those of you who don't know me, through this channel and my work, I help women after 50 live their life on purpose. See the twist there? On purpose meaning with intent, and on purpose meaning on their purpose, whatever that might be for them. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, moving on to segment 1 in our Mornings with Michelle, and that will be what I'm drinking. Ta-da! It's water, because it's quite early because I'm going to help a friend with some organising work that she needs done. She just did an SOS cry for help. So I'm going to race over there and do a couple of hours with her. So that's why I'm dressed like this. I don't know what my makeup's doing today. I remember yesterday, but today I've just been jumping on the rebounder. So it's like, I don't know. I could be anything. So we just go with that. What am I wearing? I just told you that. So this is my, I don't know if you remember the video, Best and Less, where I went shopping at Best and Less. I think it was only last week. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it up here. And this is the top that I bought. And actually, in yesterday's episode, we were talking about Linda, helping Linda find the full zip hoodies. Now this isn't a hoodie, but this is a full zip. And yesterday's video, one of the comments was from Jody Cronin. And she said that she'd just been to Macquarie Centre, which is one of the places I shop. And she'd been to Best and Less and found full zip hoodies. And also they were at Big W. So there's 2 places that we could check out for the full zip hoodies, helping Linda and Trisha, who are looking for that particular item. So that's done. Back to the top. Right, what am I wearing? Oh, and on my bottoms, I've got no socks on or anything, so I just show you. It's a very unattractive foot. So on the bottom is my Big W wide leg track pants, $14, which I just adore. Someone said they wash and wear so well. I can vouch for them. I've washed these maybe 3 times and there's nothing going on. They look delicious. They look absolutely as they did. So very happy with these track pants for this winter. Best and Less and Big W. I don't know what we're going to call it, but today's Zesty Tip. We'll go back to the book that we were looking at yesterday, Chaos to Calm. Today we opened up at the page So. Okay, I'm just going to read it to you. Put my glasses back on. Okay. So what's the secret to reaching your goals and living the dream life you always imagined? The answer is simple. It's all about choices. We make choices every day that affect, guide, and steer us towards success. Now, so why I wanted to read that to you, that little bit of positivity, is it's so true. I think we talked about it, or we touched on it yesterday. We really need to take steps towards what we want out of life. And I was listening to one of my favorite mentors the other day. He's like an entrepreneurial sort of business mentor. And he said, you know, you can start your diet or your weight loss program or healthy eating halfway through a packet of potato chips. There is no the best time to start. The best time to start is right now. And I think that's what I was sort of getting to yesterday. That's what I hope I showed you by jumping on and doing this. I'm staying consistent. I told you that I'm going to trial this for a week and see how we all feel about it. But I committed to it and I did it straight away. I did it in my pajamas 2 nights ago, and now here I am, day 2. So once again, with something that's a passion of yours or a hobby that you want to start or something that's on your mind that you want to get going on, once again, I urge you to just take your first step, whether that's researching it, making your first phone call. If you want to get healthy or fitter, just putting on your sneakers and actually going to the letterbox and coming back. Just get started on one thing, just one thing that you're really wanting to progress towards in life, in your life. Okay, if you need any help, you can always email me and I can give you some encouragement. Very happy to do that. So I urge you to just get started. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now, my beauty tips. I can't even believe. Like I said to my daughter, I said, oh, the Zesties, some of them are asking me about what I do for my skin. And she goes, I hope you're going to say nothing, Mum. And I'm like, no, I do things. And she goes, Mum, you're so slack. And I'm like, no, I'm going to do things. And she said, you might be going to, but what you do is not much. And I'm like, yeah, okay, fair enough. But one thing I have done, and it's really good, and I'm going to start again. And I'm going to show it to you because it's so funny. Because you know, you probably can't tell because the way I put the camera, so you're sort of like looking down at me. But anyway, my neck is like aging like everyone else's, and it's terrible. And anyway, so it doesn't matter, but we want to try and save it a little bit longer. So I read this thing on YouTube. No, I didn't read it. I watched this video on YouTube. And this is one of my beautiful tea towels. You know I'm addicted to tea towels. So you get the, okay, no you don't. You fill the thing with water. This has been underneath my sink. I haven't done it for a while. But anyway, this is the thing. So I reckon it worked. It really worked. But anyway, I haven't done it for a while because things start to work and then I forget about them. Anyway, so you fill this thing with water and then you put salt into the water. So you've got salt water in this thing. And then you drown the tea towel in there. And then of course you wring it out. This one's dusty. I can't believe it's been under my sink. Anyway, and then you do this. You do this. And you like slap your neck, and it goes red. It's like neck abuse. And it goes red, and you do this. And your neck goes red, but it really does help. And something about the salt and the water and whatever. But anyway, I'm going to start doing it again, and I'll let you know if I have any progress. At the moment, I'm using, like I talked about yesterday, and the castor oil and things like that. And I was doing some face yoga things, and I think I'll show you the ones I was doing. But in the end, they had this one where you hang off the edge of the bed, and it hurt my neck. So anyway, it didn't hurt my neck terribly, but the next day I felt like I had a bit of a headache. So I thought no, and then I stopped doing that. So these are the things I try. I'm just sharing because you asked to share. So that's my sharing that. Okay, family news. But today I wanted to talk about my oldest son, Sam. Now Sam is 23. He's a twin to my daughter Jessica. And he just graduated uni this week, and I'm so proud. And he got a double degree with distinction in commerce, majoring in finance and aviation. That's the other degree, specializing in management. So he completed that this week, and so he's school free, my oldest son. So proud of him. But he did this while working full time, and also he has somehow magically become a really, really good DJ. To the point where he's been opening for big DJs coming from overseas, and he's got a whole sort of persona, and he's been doing that as well. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. And the thing is, so I've not really talked about my kids a lot on the channel, but I just thought, yes, maybe I can share that next layer with you guys, just if there's something interesting like that. And the reason I also wanted to share that is it sort of, now I'm going to get emotional. It ties in, I think, with what is on a lot of our minds, which is empty nest and the children not needing us as much anymore. And yeah, this to me is a proud moment, but sort of just another one of those realizations that this is coming to an end. This being, some of us are going through this, and it's hard. It's hard. And then one of the viewers here left a comment saying that she remembers, she's a little bit older, but she remembers how hard this time is. And it's so hard. It's so hard. Because you're so proud, but you're sort of also going, like, for example, he's performing, and he performs at these massive events. And I see the footage, but I'm not allowed to go to those events. Like, and I've been to all his events. I've been to the karate, when he's a black belt in karate, when he did karate, and when he did basketball, and all the things he's done in his life. Piano, he plays classical piano, all the things he's done in his life. And I was there right beside him. And now no, you can't come. You can't come. But anyway, one of my friends has said, yes, we'll get into one. And my husband and I did go to one of his first ones, but yeah, it's very noisy. It's very noisy. Okay, so that's that. Oh, that was hard to talk about. All right, what's next? I can't read my writing. Viewer shout out. Okay, my shout out today goes to Carolyn Chorley. And I remember her saying to me, it's Carolyn Michelle rhymes with violin. I'm pretty sure, I've got a few Carolyns, so I'm pretty sure it was Carolyn Chorley that said that. If it's not, it's my other favorite Carolyn. But anyway, Carolyn Chorley is a viewer that's been with me for so long. And we've been through a few times together. Like, I've been through a lot of things in the last 7 years, and she's been there through a lot of those times with me, like many of you have. So But she loves Carolyn, and if you see me out in my videos talking about pink flamingos, Carolyn is the one who likes pink flamingos. My shout out to her today. Thank you so much for being with me on this channel. I really appreciate you and love all of your comments and just love this YouTube friendship that we have together. That's my viewer shout out for today. And that's it. And I will finish up with my fun fact about myself. Let me think. I forgot to include this, so I haven't thought about it. Let's be spontaneous. Okay, so this gets brought up so often. It's like, why do you call things delicious? And why do you say love, love, love? And I've got a whole lot of them. And I call them Michelleisms. And it's just part of my personality. That's just who I am. And I think that's what makes me different from other people. And it just comes out, you know, and it's just, and sometimes I make up words. Like, you've probably seen me out shopping, just make up completely words that just don't even exist. Like, and I might call something that is not even a thing. Like, yeah, something that's not even a thing. It will drive some people crazy, and I understand that, but then I'm not for everybody. So, and I have to be true to myself, and I have to be true to those that just get it as well. Like Michelleisms, yes. And some of you love them. I mean, some of you have really adopted them yourself. So there we go. That's why I do that. So I thought I'd leave you with that today. So thanks for being with me today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode today, and otherwise I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.